Where do you see yourself in 10 years? To answer this question, you must utilize two parts of what we call the self-concept. These two parts are who you are now, or your actual self, and who you would like to be, your ideal self. Consumerism in the 21st century is materialistic and individualistic. The consumer is starting to shape his or her identity using material possessions, creating a relationship with brands whose images align with the consumer's personality. Self-concept is dictating consumer behavior more so than ever before. So what is self-concept? And how do businesses use it to connect with you in their marketing? We all have a self-concept. It is how we perceive and evaluate ourselves. It is a self-image composed of a multitude of personal thoughts, perceptions, and feelings. Your self-concept also includes a self which you want other people to see you as. Self-concept contains two categories: the actual self and the ideal self. The actual self is how you really are, or how you think you really are. See, the actual self is composed of attributes that a person believes are self-descriptive. These self-descriptive attributes are not exclusively issued by you. Rather, they can be issued by other people as well. If you believe you are hardworking, and similarly, other people describe you as being hardworking, you are conscious of this description, and thus this attribute is reinforced into your concept of self. However, sometimes your description of yourself and other people's description of you may be incongruent. The external world can influence your belief of who you are. In these situations where the two descriptions are incongruent, based on your self-esteem, you either choose to believe your self-description or you sway into the influence of how other people describe you. These external descriptions that influence you may come in the form of comparison and standards. This brings us on to your ideal self. Your ideal self is your perception of who you would ideally like to be in the future. You may find that you compare your actual self to your ideal self on a regular basis. You have this ambition to be in the position your ideal self is in. This can create a strong incentive to purchase anything that may bring you closer to that position. By now you may already see how businesses can use these self-constructs to create connection with the consumer. Businesses must ask themselves, what do our customers need in order to achieve their ideal selves? And does our product bring them closer to it? Businesses can also influence what a person's ideal self may look like. They can do this by increasing standards and portraying ideal situations that incorporate their product.